Total Smith here. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Downtown Deuce ASAP. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. That one just said just swap Harris and Stu depending on the matchup. So that's what they did tonight.
Okay.
Is that not what they did tonight?
No, it is. But my thing is, why not be able to go with a lineup that you know can play against anybody?
It just showed that he's just another guy on the court for us to rely on when we need to take care of the basketball. Yeah. Like when Cade was in trouble, he'd give it up to Tobias to reset. Like it's just that's what Tobias also brings to us. And during his absence, we I think forgot about it a little bit in some of these random trade packages going on. He brings stability, and he brings just like calm to the basketball. Yeah. Like they gave it to him, and I trust him with the basketball. Yeah. His first basket back was and one. He got the layup and he got the foul. He missed the free throw, but still he was attacking the basket. He had that block on Rollins under the rim. He had that really pretty touch basket off the inbound pass. He dribbled it in and created his own shot. It was beautiful. Yep. He hit multiple threes in the third. Mm-hmm. And then the backdoor cut from Duren, that fourth quarter dunk where he
that was nice.
Slammed it. That was pretty, and it was just exciting to see him back because he's been the first. Whenever there's a trade package, he's on the list
for sure.
Let me guess who they're gonna say. Number one, Tobias Harris. He's just a vet that brings the stability, and so I'm really glad to see him back. We talked a little bit about this before. I was a little shocked to see him in a starting lineup. For Stu. But it kind of didn't click for me until the game started. I was like, oh hey. Stu's coming up.
I saw it right away. I was looking to see what they were going to do about that. Go ahead.
This was our main, our main starting lineup since the season, and it worked out well against the Bucks. And but 7 for 9 field goals in your return game after 9 games missed, and all this noise around you on the internet is just so big. Yeah, he does so much for this team, and he did great on defense. No crazy plays. He had 0 fouls and he had 0 turnovers. Again,
impressive.
So really, as someone that was probably the third main ball handler out there beside Cade and Nassar, it's big.
Yeah. You're right. He played. I mean, that's what vets do. He's a vet. He's been around this league for a long time. He understands how to get in where he fits in and kind of just be one of the guys, a connector offensively when he comes into the game. And he did what you would expect Tobias Harris to do. Maybe not after missing 9 games, because that was impressive. But he looked like he hadn't missed any time. Exactly. The way he played, and that was what was impressive for him. So as far as what you were saying about the size and things, that's nothing even having to do with him doing anything wrong. Right. It's just more so about the construction of the starting 5. GVH says, Deuce, I know you want to see a double big starting lineup. How do you feel? So we're gonna get to that for sure. GVH, we're gonna get to that right now. So he missed I think it was one of the first few plays of the game. Defensively, he missed a rotation, and he left Portis open in the corner. Yeah, I think it was JD looked at him, gave him a look, and he was like, "My bad." He missed it. It had you can see that the guys who had missed time kind of needed a second to kind of reacclimate themselves with the scheme, and they kind of forgot what to do for a second. But that happens, right? It didn't happen again after that, right? So it's nice to see him back, but I still want to see the 2 big lineup. I still want to see Stu and JD, and it has nothing to do with Tobias not playing well, not doing anything that we wouldn't expect him to do. Nothing about that. It's just that the Pistons are one of the best defensive units in the league with Stu in the starting lineup. That's what the numbers have shown. And I think the Pistons could get away with it tonight because Giannis was out, right? If you got 2 bigs, I think then it's going to look a little bit different as far as how we're looking defensively, especially in the paint. But I think when Giannis returns and when we start getting close to the playoffs, I think the Pistons have to go bigger. I think they have to. So I hope that we see Stu back in the starting lineup at some point. And for those of you who are asking, well, how does that affect the offense? Tobias was great offensively tonight, but it's just okay, that's fine. Who just came back tonight as well? Jaden Ivey. So he can replace that offensive creation that is lost with Tobias sitting down and Stu starting while still keeping that defensive intensity and intention and tone setting with Stu along with JD. That's how you fix it. So that's why I want to see Stu and JD continue to start, because you keep JD out of foul trouble. It helps him a lot easier for JD to not have to guard 2 guys sometimes because Tobias just isn't big enough. It's not his fault. He's not big enough. You set the tone. The numbers don't lie. They're the best defensive unit as a starting unit with Stu starting. You set the tone. You're a defensive team. It just makes sense. And the creation you lose with Tobias, you get right back with JI.
Yeah.
It's the perfect fit for me. It doesn't make any sense to do anything else. That's just me. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
And then Moshier94 said, just swap Harris and Stu depending on the matchup. I agree with that a little bit. I do. But like tonight, again, he was our biggest plus. Tobias got it going early. Yes, he missed an early defensive thing, but then he got it going. And we put in Stu right away. Stu was our first substitution for Tobias after, I think, 4 minutes of play.
It was quick, right?
So if that's how they run it too, no matter who's starting, I'm okay with it. But I mean, I see your point too of if there was Giannis in there, but that just means that, again, maybe they're just playing it situational right now and it's working. So we'll just see.
It's working right now.
Right. But we don't know it doesn't work yet. We don't know.
I don't know, man. We saw it didn't work last year. I
can't complain about him being in the starting lineup right now with his performance tonight.
But Giannis didn't play, boss. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know, but
that's what I'm saying. We have a too big lineup.
That's what I'm saying. That one just said just swap Harris and Stu depending on the matchup. So that's what they did tonight.
Okay.
Is that not what they did tonight?
No, it is. But my thing is, why not be able to go with a lineup that can play against anybody? Once again, if you start the too big lineup with J.I., you're going to have the defense and the offense. You're not going to have to worry about swapping somebody in because he's too small. Like, to me, it just makes sense to go this, because then too, especially with J.I. just getting back, you have that continuity. You have the reps with those same 5 every game. You need that as you're going into the playoffs. The switching stuff is like, it can throw things off. You can subconsciously think you're playing with one guy because you're so used to it, and you make a pass you should make to a guy because now he's starting instead of the other guy. Like, the continuity and consistency in the reps for me is the most important thing. Like, the bad boys didn't do that.
Yeah.
Going to work team didn't do that. They went with the same guys. That's just me. I mean, it's just my opinion. I don't know. That's just me. Go ahead, boss. Go ahead. Get in there.
But I just think, especially tonight, there's no reason to question it.
All right. I'll leave it alone.
Neither one of them did worse for each other, And honestly, even I could also see them, like you said, with Giannis in the lineup. I agree. But also, maybe they were like, well, maybe we keep Stu off and play him at the 5 in case During is into trouble versus Giannis.
I'll read.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, man.
I do love Paul Reed. Of course, but tonight it worked just fine.
Okay.
So
I ain't gonna fight you on it.
And I just think, I'm curious to see. But now, maybe next game, maybe they will have Stu start, and then we'll see how Tobias is off the bench. Maybe they'll just figure it out that way. But if you have, if you're also have your starting 5 and you're getting your other guy in quickly, then it doesn't really matter.
Like, y'all know Dog Pound. I set the tone. I don't care about no tech. That's a Stu line.
I set the tone, don't care about no tech.
Like, I want to set the tone. I want to hit you in the mouth to start the game. Let them know immediately how this game is gonna go. Immediately. Yeah. That's just me. Like, maybe I'm old fashioned. I saw D saying the game is different now. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's just me. I just like having that continuity, man, to where it's muscle memory. Everything is muscle memory with the unit you play with. That's, like the Denver Nuggets, they play the same way. That's why, like, the Thunder, they play this. You don't see them switching their lineups. They go with their guys because they have a versatile lineup.
But the only reason we switched.
What up, Will? Go ahead. I'm sorry, boss. Go ahead.
And the only reason we switched this lineup was because of injury. Tobias was out for 9. So we technically just went back to the lineup we started with.
Right, but this lineup has been the best defensively in the league with Stu there. Why would you take that out when that's who you are?
Because we were still winning with this other lineup as well. They're just experimenting.
That's the beauty of it, though. That's the beauty, though, because we're winning either way. So it's just like, it's a good problem to have. I think it's a good conversation, boss. We're probably gonna have offline for weeks. Yeah. But good comments from you guys. Go ahead.
I'm not mad about it.
No, me either. No, this is good stuff.
It's fine. If I see Tobias on the bench, I'm like, cool.
Look, if we were losing, it's a totally different conversation. Then it's like, but we're winning, so I'm not even mad. I know Coach knows way more than I do. He gonna figure it out. It's just my thought. You have your thought. Y'all have your thoughts. Yeah. None of us could be wrong, by the way. So we just gotta wait and see what happens. But Will, what's going on, bro? Will says if we were losing, right. Then okay, yeah, for sure. So maybe if it gets to a point where we're trying to do that and we start seeing guys turn the ball over or guys aren't on a string, then maybe we will go to the full timeline. We'll see. Well, it's a great problem to have, though.
We also have Ivy coming back healthy. Is he going to start for Duncan?
He should. I'm sorry.
Some things where we're going to start to mess around with the starting lineup anyways. So they'll figure this all out.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
In a few weeks, and then we'll have a set start. So chat is pretty split as well. No, with Tobias, we get off to a slow start every game. Stu coming off the bench means we have the best backup center in the league. It's not negative. Stu is not a starter. Please try to stop and enforce it. You know, we got a situation.
Okay. Either way.
For defense, Tobias for offense. So we're split in the chat too. But like I said, it's not like we're either one is a negative right now.
Right. And then one more thing. Imagine Tobias off the bench against second stringers.
Oh yeah.
Destination restoration. Destination restoration. Destination restoration. Yeah, Detroit. Destination restoration. Yeah, it's our time. Can you feel the elevation? We on a mission on vacation. Time to create the separation. Championships and motivation. 313 need no explanation. Miss me with all that conversation. We ready for the confrontation. Counting down to our destination. The final destination. Together all the time together. It's us against the world, it don't get no better. We turned it around, that was the beginning. Coming for the crown, you know we winning. Time to put in the work, I'm about to go berserk. Taking our prisoners, it's my time. Yeah, I know that it hurts. Say break out the church, you don't wanna see me in my prime. The mission is to ring, we're caught on everything. In the city, supporting the dream. Mission new I never seen, we deserve to be king. It's all or nothing, no in between. Now the clock is ticking and I hope you're listening. Don't touch me cause I'm sizzling. Physicality is tipping and mentality is menacing. The dog pound body's crippling. Now the clock is ticking and I hope you're listening. Don't touch me cause I'm sizzling. Physicality is tipping and mentality is menacing. The dog pound body's crippling. Feel the elevation. We on a mission on vacation. Time to create the separation. Championships and motivation. 313 need no explanation. Miss me with all that conversation. We ready for the confrontation. Counting down to our destination. The final destination.